Hello again, everybody, and welcome now to Corbin High School football here tonight on Channel 11, Southern Cablevision. This is Don Estep along with Gene Harless, Dale Johnson, and Bill Hoover from Wayne County tonight. Well, it's been raining here at Monticello tonight. I mean a gusher. The streets were flooded. It has just ceased here prior to the start of tonight's football game. We are in the press box. It's not an advantageous position for our cameras, but we had to get in out of the rain. The field is soaked. Corbin has won the toss, elected to receive. Corbin in the red uniforms tonight as our football game is just about ready to get underway, and here's the kick. Off to the side. It will be taken for the Red Hounds at the 40-yard line by Larry Helton, and down he goes. Kind of dangerous as you look at the conditions here tonight as to what could develop in a situation like that. But Wayne County kicking across the field. Corbin Helton picking it up and returning it to the 40-yard line. So the Red Hounds, having lost their last two football games, are out to break that streak. They're 6-2 on the year as they go in against a team that is 6-3 here at Wayne County. For Corbin at quarterback, number 5 is Michael Jackson, a sophomore. Preach, number 22 in the backfield. Storm, number 42. He'll get the first handoff of the ball game as Bill Storm, has moved it for about 3 yards to the 43-yard line. Bill Storm, 5'7", 186-pound senior, gets 3 yards, and Corbin will have it second down and 7. A pretty good turnout of fans, considering that the treacherous weather that we have had prior to the start of tonight's football game. Corbin with the second down and 7. Glad you could join us here on the replay on Channel 11, Southern Cablevision. You'll hear the camera right beside of me as Storm gets it. Watch him dig. Slippery footing, but he's able to bring it all the way up to the 49-yard line. We have overpacked this press box here tonight. I'm standing almost right in film camera, and you'll hear that buzzing sound from time to time. That's what that is. As Bill Storm has carried the ball 2 times, has it up near midfield. It looks just shy of the 50-yard line. Matter of fact, close enough to where they're going to bring the chain in to measure for it. If it is a first down, Corbin would take it just in their own territory. If not, they'll have it third down, less than a yard to go for the first down. So the chain is stretched. It is not, about 6 inches shy. And Coach Cotton Adams will have to make the decision here on who will carry for the first down play. We'll identify more of the people. Number 83 for Corbin on the end to this side is Jamie Norville, a 5'11", 175-pound senior. They're still trying to get the ball in play at just over the 49-yard line. Number 70 for Corbin on the tackle to this side of the field is Big Kent Carter, 6'4", 226-pound sophomore. We'll identify more of them for you. Fox in the backfield with Storm and Creek and Jackson. Jackson, the quarterback, gives it to Storm again. Storm gets that first down across midfield. Running down that sideline, he gets in Wayne County territory to the 48-yard line. And for Corbin, that's their first down of this football game. The Red Hounds will have only one football game remaining after this one. It'll be at Middlesboro. And that game does carry some importance since it's going to be a Southeastern Kentucky Conference game. And with that, if Corbin beats Middlesboro, could win the Southeastern Kentucky Conference Championship. Yeah, they've got it first and 10 from the 48-yard line of Wayne County. Playing it safe again for the first time tonight, number 17, that's Danny Steele, the ball carrier. Steele, a 5'8", 148-pound junior, just into the lineup. Danny Steele gets it down to the Wayne County 43-yard line, so a pick up of 5 on that play. And Corbin will have it second down and 5 for the first down. Now, if they get on down to our left from about the 15-yard on in to the left of us, we can't even see that area of the field here in this press box from where we are. So we'll just miss that if they go to our left. This is Storm looking for yardage right up the middle. Has crossed the 40 to the 39-yard line as he picks up 4 yards for the Red Hounds. Number 64, Trent Vincent, 5'11", 183-pound senior, coming up to make the tackle for Wayne County. Red Hounds with another third down situation on this drive, which originated from their own 40-yard line. We'll have it third and a yard to go from the 39-yard line. Tailback position. This time it's Fox. Storm off to the left. Handoff is given to Fox, and he gets the first down. Has taken it down to the 35-yard line. Dale Fox, 5'11", 183-pound sophomore, gets Corbin's second first down of this game as the Red Hounds try to move it right on the field.
It's going to be first down and 10 again for the Red Hounds.
Lightning, thunder, and all preceded this game, along with the downpour. Corbin from the 35-yard line. Here's the option to the left. Jackson will keep. Jackson looking, will be hit down after he crosses the 30. And from my vantage point, I'm away from our cameraman right now. And I don't know if Gene got that or not, but he gets it inside the 30. I hear the radio man over there. Bertie's saying that's hard to see. He's even in a worse location than I am because they're right in the corner of the press box. The ball has been spotted at the 28-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 7 yards for the Hounds. And second down and 3 for the first down. Second and 3. The ball at the 28. Fox running to the left again. Gets it across the 25 to about the 24. It's going to be close for a first down.
Number 26, Fox.
Well, if we could be sure that the rains wouldn't come, we'd move out and on top of the press box, but you would too, huh? Cameraman here for Wayne County says I would too, but we can't chance running some equipment. Corbin does get the first down. That's their third on this drive to the 24-yard line. Whistle has sounded prior to the snap from center, so penalty marker down. Corbin players kind of clapping their hands as if it's going to be against Wayne County. As we see Jeffrey Adams, number 51, 5'8", 177-pound senior, giving the indication it would be against the other team. Wayne County Cardinals, having been defeated only in our district by Somerset and Middlesboro.
It's going to be first down and 5.
Corbin gets the 5-yard penalty down to the 19 on that offside. So now they're going to have it first and 5. Let's hope they run to the right so our camera can pick it up. This is the option to the right. Jackson will keep the ball. Watch him back up and maybe backs into a first down.
Quarterback keeper,
number 5, Mike Jackson, 5'9", 162-pound sophomore, has carried the ball close for a Corbin first down.
Gain of close 4 on the play.
It's at the 15-yard line. It'll be second and 1 for Corbin now. And straight up the middle now, the handoff. I didn't get the number there, but it looks like a Corbin first down. No, that's Danny Steele, I believe.
Over the middle.
Steele
Very close to first down.
has taken to the 13-yard line. It is a Corbin first down. That is their 4th first down in this drive, which originated back there on 40-yard line. So first down and 10 yards to go from the Wayne County 13-yard line. Here's the first down play. The fake to Creech. The quarterback pitches back. It's going to be a loss as Fox gets on top of the football all the way back to about the 19-yard line. A 6-yard loss on that option to the left side now. And Corbin, well, where they're spotting the ball right now is not a 6-yard, about a 3-yard loss to the 16-yard line. Back at the 16, Corbin will have it second and 13. A very soggy football field. Here's Jackson faking into the middle. He's looking to throw. Nobody there. He's going to have to run with it, but he'll have no room at all. He's collared and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Just where his progress will be, I'm not sure, but big number 52, Rodney Birdman, 5'11". Oh, Bridman, pardon me. Bridman. Bridgman? Okay, they left the G out. Bridgman, 5'11", 205-pound senior, was the one got to the Corbin quarterback, and it's a loss back to the 21-yard line, a loss of 5 more. So Corbin's got problems right now, and they're going to talk about it on a big third down play coming up. So, timeout has been called here from Wayne County tonight. So with timeout, the score is Corbin nothing. Well, we really don't need that. We'll change that if we'll. Here's a long pass in the end zone for a touchdown. Believe me, we got a touchdown of that. I'm pretty sure you couldn't see it. Am I right, Gene? All right. It would be Catron that caught the ball. That is the corner that we can't see. But we saw the indication from across the field that Corbin did get a touchdown. We do apologize, but because of the weather conditions, we're all crowded in here together tonight, and there's just no way that our camera could get that. A beautiful pass into the end zone for the touchdown with 5 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the opening period. Now for the try for the point after, it'll be Storm number 42 to do the kicking. But a flag has already been dropped. We were afraid that situation would occur, and it has already on our very first touchdown play. It looked like Corbin was bogged down after they got the first down at the 13, lost back to the 21, had it third down and 18 for the first down, and then they called the timeout and came up with a big play that was good for the 21-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Jackson to his end to the left side, Catron. Catron wearing number 29. B.J. Catron, a 6'1", 175-pound senior. Corbin going for the 2 points after the penalty. Here's the fake, the pitch back. It's going to be Storm, and he'll waltz in there. Nice pitch from Jackson, and he goes on in for the 2 points after. So Corbin has taken an 8-0 lead here early in this ball game. All right, ready for the kickoff now. Bill Storm, number 42, will be kicking off for Corbin. Very hard to see the Cardinals' numbers right now. Those white jerseys with the mud obliterating some of the numbers. Will depend on the public announcer for some of this. Here's the kick downfield. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. The big guy brings it back to the 40-yard line before he's tackled by number 19 for Corbin. That is John Foreman, a 5'8", 150-pound senior. Lester. John Gillespie, okay, that's who returned it for Wayne County. And they get good field position, starting at their own 40-yard line. Now the quarterback is Dwayne Winchester. On a counter, he deals off in about a yard or so with the ball carrier. Bob Limer. He's the 7th leading scorer in the state this year. Number 24, 6', 175-pound senior. Bob Limer, number 24. So Wayne County, on their first advance of the football, gets a couple of yards to the 42-yard line. Here's their second down play. Split out to the left end is the pitch goes to Limer. Limer trying to cut the corner, but there's B.J. Catron. And he takes him down, maybe got a yard at the most on that play. Catron played the corner very well that time. And I don't know if Limer got anything or not. Let's see. They moved the stick forward just a little bit. gets a yard to the 43-yard line, and Wayne County now will have it third down. Third down, 7 for the first down. Wide outs to the right side. Quarterback Winchester's back to throw. Dumps that little short one to Limer. Limer at midfield and down to the Corbin 45-yard line. He's dumped and taken down by Reedy of Corbin at that point. But it's going to be a first down for Wayne County. Harold Nooners Reedy, 5'11", 182-pound junior cornerback, came up to hit him. But it's a first down for Wayne County. They have it just shy of the Corbin 45-yard line. The end, Dean Smith, number 88, splits way off to the left side. We have a flanker back to the right side. On the first down situation, here's the counter into the middle and across the 45 to the 44. Goes to Parks. He's the fullback. Rob Parks, 5'7", 165-pound senior. Do want to talk about our sponsors that make all of this possible. Brought to you by Johnny Wheels on the Falls Highway and Johnny Wheels Muffler Shop, where they custom make mufflers to fit any car. Here's the second down and 9 situation. Again over the middle, but this time it is incomplete. Creech playing in on the intended receiver. Intended for, let's see who that was. It was Hopper, 81, tight end, 6'1", 212-pound senior. So Wayne County now has it at the Corbin 44-yard line, third down and 9. In the opening quarter, Corbin leading by 8-0. So where the film machine. Here's a high pitch back to Limer. Won't get the corner. Taken down at the 45-yard line. Bunch of hounds in there. There's Cotton Adams, number 51. Number 50 for Corbin in there. Bobby Reeves and several others. So now Wayne County will have to give it up on the fourth down play from the Corbin 45-yard line. Although it's quit raining now, the field was soaked, really soaked. And there are spots out there, low spots. Matter of fact, mostly in the grassy section where there's some water standing. You can't see it on the rise in the middle of the field, but there's some spots out there that could be very treacherous. So here we go on the fourth down and 10 situation for Wayne County in punt formation. Maybe too much time. I believe that's what it is. Now that means that Bill Storm, number 42, who tried to get into the lineup a moment ago, would have a chance now. Let's see if they send him back in. A 5-yard penalty will put it back to the 50-yard line. Deep for Corbin on this punt will be Martin, number 86, Catherine, number 29, and she's number 14. We're at a minute 58 of the opening period with the Hounds on top by 8-0. Limer in punt formation, and here he is. Gets it out. Oh, he's nice punt. Nice punt. She's, takes it out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Tried to take it over his shoulder. Very, very dangerous situation right there. Tried to field it, and luckily for Corbin, it was close to the out-of-bounds line and did go out. But unluckily for Corbin is the fact that the Red Hounds are going to have very poor field position. Let's call it the 11-yard line, where Corbin will get it right now. Identifying more of the players for Corbin. Number 74 is Barry Rose, 6'2", 233-pound junior. Larry Helton, number 84, at the end to the right side. Rose is the tackle. Helton, 5'11", 173-pound junior. At center, number 58. 58 is Jeff Page, 6'1", 235-pound junior. Let's see what the delay in the proceedings is for right now. The guard to the left side is Jeffrey Adams, number 51, 5'8", 177-pound senior, and number 60 on the other side for the Red Hounds is Dwayne Miller, 5'8", 170-pound junior. Here's the handoff given to Fox, and Fox will make it just to about the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It's going to be a loss of 1 back to the 10-yard line. Down to 1 minute 20 seconds now in the first period of this game. Wideouts to both sides. It'll be Catron coming off to the left, Helton to the right side, and in the slot is Fox. Here's Jackson faking. It's the draw up the middle, but going nowhere. Let's see who the ball carrier was. Apparently Bill Storm. Storm will get it upfield for about a yard, if at all. It gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, the 11-yard line. Down to 38 seconds now.
Ball being marked close to the 11-yard line.
We're in the first period. Corbin leading by 8-0. The sophomore quarterback, Mike Jackson, calls and gives. Storm again as Storm plows forward to about the 15-yard line, but it'll be a 4th down situation coming up for Corbin as time is expiring here in the first period of this game. Down to 10 seconds, and perhaps we'll be changing ends of the field when Corbin will be kicking here in a moment. Well, we've reached the end of the first period of action here from Wayne County High here tonight in the first meeting ever with these two teams. And after 1 quarter, the score is Corbin 8, Wayne County nothing. We'll be back with second period activity in just a moment. Okay, ready to go now here in the second period of tonight's game. Corbin 4th down and 6 from their own 15-yard line. Bill Storms in punt formation, standing at about his 2. He doesn't get a rush, gets an end-over-end low kick upfield, takes a good Corbin bounce, taken by Limer at midfield. At the Corbin 45, and down he goes at about the 43-yard line. Good upfield pursuit for the Corbin Red Hounds by McDaniel, 27, Page, 58, and Clevenger, 53. Those three were right on top of the play and took down Limer after he returns it to the Corbin 43-yard line. So that's where the Cardinals will start. In the second period now, just seconds deep. Corbin on top by 8-0. Wayne County with the football. The quarterback is Dwayne Winchester, 6'1", 170-pound senior. He has a wide out to the left side, and man in motion to the left now. He'll hand it off up the middle across the 40 to the 38-yard line. Storm in on the tackle along with Reedy for Corbin. Number 11 was the ball carrier. That's Ricky Cowan, a 5'7", 127-pound junior. Cowan gets about 4 yards to the Corbin 39-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals there. Ron Ellis wide out to the right side, and then to the left side comes Dean Smith, number 88. Ellis goes in motion. The pitch back, same guy, number 11 again, as the flag goes down on that right side. He cuts the corner. That's Cowan, drawing a lot of attention. Jeffrey Adams, one among the many over there. Also for Corbin, number 78. That's Robbie Smith, 5'10", 220-pound senior. Holding is the indication that's given. Nooners Reedy gives us that preliminary indication, so we'll wait to see what happens here. If it is, of course, the penalty will be stepped off against Wayne County. Tonight's game being presented on your behalf by Charles Baker Furniture, 1820 South Main in Corbin. Charles Baker right now has that truckload sale on Lady Americana sleep sets, 1/2 price, and these are the finest that you can buy. They're advertised in leading magazines like Ladies Home Journal, Warm and Stay, House and Garden, McCall's, Better Homes and Gardens, House Beautiful, Lady Americana. Now, if you've been thinking about buying sleep sets, mattress and springs, See Charles Baker for the best price and the best sleep set. Lady Americana. That penalty is a major one against Wayne County. It's second down, about 21, 22 yards to go. Winchester throwing over the middle. He's got Limer, but Limer can't hold on. Well, if Limer holds on to that one, he's gone for a score, but he can't do it. He got in between the Corbin backs. He was on a dead run. No way they could have caught him, but it's just off his fingertips. Incomplete pass, and so Wayne County will have it third down. Let's call it 20 yards to go from their own 46-yard line. We close it out next week against Middlesboro, at Middlesboro. We'll be there with the teleplay here on Channel 11, Southern Cablevision. By the way, have you signed up for the Super Cable package yet, huh? Great viewing coming up this fall already, as far as I'm concerned. ESPN starting those great college football games. The basketball will follow. You'll be a part of that if you're a sports fan. USA Network also features quite a bit of that also. Pitch back to Limer. He's in trouble, and down he goes, Jamie Norval. Good job, Norval, number 83. He got in there, would not let go, and Jamie Norval makes the tackle. It's going to be a loss back to the 41-yard line. That's a -5, and Wayne County will have it 4th and 25 to go for the first down. So the Red Hounds now will have deep the player that has scored the touchdown, B.J. Catron, number 29. Byron Sheese, number 14, comes off to the right, and to the left will be Darren Martin, number 86. Limer putting, and here he goes. One man downfield, slips through. This is Sheese going to take it at the 20. Sheese dancing around, looking. Sheese comes across the 20. Sheese carries the ball for a long time, but goes very little. Gets 5 yards back to the 25. 9 minutes and 44 seconds to go here in the opening half as Corbin gets the football again. From their 25-yard line. The footing very poor because of the rain, and therefore the offense is going to be a little difficult tonight. Corbin trying that power stuff, and watch that great run by Storms. Number 42, Storms, twisting and turning, has brought the ball up to near the 35-yard line.
The ball being marked at the 34-yard line.
Gets 9 yards on the play, so it'll be second down and 1. All right. Flag goes down before the snap from center. Well, let's see if that's going to be a delay of game. However, head linesman calls it probably encroachment.
It's on right now, but see. Penalty called against the Cardinals. Offside.
Next time out, let's change some things around.
How about now?
Yes, having a little power cord problem here in addition to all the other things. But I think it's cleared up right now, so we'll continue with it. Corbin now, 1st and 10. Here's the pass downfield. Helton waiting on it. Helton's got it. What a grab. Well, he gets it at the 34-yard line. And Larry turns around and waits for that one. Had Mike had it just a little bit longer, he had been gone. Corbin's passing game is on track in this game here tonight.
Ball being marked at the 34-yard line. First down and 10.
Corbin at the Wayne County 34-yard line. 8 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the period. Storms hit right at the line of scrimmage. Matter of fact, will lose a yard back to the 35.
Storms. He's held there at the line of scrimmage by a host authority.
Number 52, Bridgman again. Bridgman playing a fine game. You'll see him in there on quite a few of the plays. He's playing a defensive tackle to the right side. Nope, playing the end to the right side. It'll be second down and 11 for Corbin now.
Make it second down and 11.
Good job by Bill Storms that time. He found that loose ball and got on top of it. But the line letting the Cardinals through a little bit there, having rough time, and the rain starts coming down. Cameraman for Wayne County says, I'm going up on top. Think you better think about it now. I heard a cheer across the way from the fans that have gathered here, and all at once, all the umbrellas go up.
Yeah, there's something wrong. I'll try to hold it where I can get a good connection.
So Corbin on the third down play. Here's the pass for Helton, but he can't get out there to get it. Incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 6:59 of the opening period, opening half.
The plug-in. Go up there and get the plug-in, swing it over here. It's up on top. So we get, this one keeps coming loose.
What we got? Fourth down. The ball at the 38-yard line.
Corbin in punt formation now. Storm standing at midfield. Twin safety for Wayne County. Storm has plenty of time. It's a short kick. It's going to be out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. So that's where Wayne County will take it. His plug on the AC kept coming out on him. Okay, ready to go. Wayne County from the 20-yard line. Winchester, the quarterback, on the option play to the right side, looking and getting good running room as he makes it for about 7 or 8 yards.
Quarterback keeper, number 13, Winchester. Takes the ball from his own.
Number 46 for Corbin, making the play, Napier. Mark Napier is a 5'8", 157-pound senior. So he gets him 9 yards. Second and a yard to go for the Cardinals. The ball is at their own 29-yard line. Tonight's game being presented by Southern Cablevision. On the second down play in short, they're going for the long. Uh-oh, in trouble is Winchester. He throws it away. Threw it into the back. The official pulled out his flag, started to throw it, but decided not to. He waited to see what number that was. He threw it into the back of number 45, the fullback. He was blocking and not looking for a reception, so little mercy shown right there. And Wayne County will have it 3rd and 1 at their 29-yard line. Exactly 6 minutes to go. Here in the first half, as Wayne County has called a timeout. So, with timeout called by the Cardinals. Okay, back to play here from Wayne County tonight. The brief rain that started to fall a moment ago has already ceased as Wayne County has it 3rd down and a yard to go at the 29-yard line. Let's see if he got it. I'm not really sure.
Close to the first down.
They tried the passing play on 2nd down, tried to pick up big yardage, but now they failed again on 3rd down. So
It's going to be 4th down.
that decision, Wayne County does not come up with the first down, going to have to give up the football. Of course, on a field like tonight, you almost have to play for the sure thing. Try twice at the yard. Limer in punt formation, catcher in the deepest for Corbin. Martin, and she's back there. Here's a good punt out this time. Martin watching it hit. It'll roll out of bounds to the right side at the 35-yard line. And that's where Corbin will take over. Well, they have plenty of time now. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first half, leading 8-0. Corbin scored on their first drive of the ball game. Pass play good for 21 yards. And since then, we've had very little offense. So let's see what the Hounds can do right here. From their 35. Jackson carries out a nice fake, but no blocking on that side. And a host of white shirts, or muddy shirts, come in on top of Storms. He's been the workhorse here tonight. It's going to be a face mask penalty. That's the indication right now, because Storm had only one blocker over there when the penalty marker was thrown, and he got out of the way, and then you had about 4 or 5 white shirts around him, and it's going to be a face mask penalty. So instead of no gain on the play, Corbin will come out with a first down on the 15-yard penalty. That rule having been changed in college and professional to make it a less serious penalty, but still in high school it's a 15-yarder, and it's moved all the way up just across the 48-yard line. Fox, number 26, comes a flanker to the right side. It's Norville split out to the left. And Jackson to throw. Jackson has time. Now it's collapsing. He starts to throw. I think he fumbles. Kit Carter very alertly gets on top of the football. He goes up with the ball, and it just slides right out of his hands. So that slippery football has moved Corbin way back. And the rain starts to come down again.
Other red hound. Off on the play. Ball is going to be marked.
That moves Corbin from the 48-yard line back to the 32, about 16-yard loss on that play.
1 yard line.
Coming down, straight down right now. The rain's pouring.
19 on the play.
The Wayne County band, not in their uniforms, but they're taking the field, getting ready to. And conditions like this, I don't know. I'd say give them a break. 4 minutes and 7 seconds here in the first half. The situation is that they've had some ceremonies planned here at Wayne County tonight, and then this terrible weather has come in. Well, we want to talk about our sponsors, of course, and our sponsors, including Distad's Jewelry, for over 50 years of integrity and experience and trustworthy service at Distad's downtown. Our Christmas season fastly approaching, and of course, what could be a better gift than a gift of jewelry from Distad's Jewelry? And also by Laurel Gardens. This is the time of the year that you can get your yard in shape for next summer's beauty. That's right. Fall planting is just a great idea. And at Laurel Gardens, they've got just a lovely assortment of all kinds of plants for you. Located on the Level Green Road at Keeby, Laurel Gardens. Tonight's game being presented by the Hall Watson Furniture Company, home of the Roy Hill Showcase Gallery, 23 individual room settings. Just a beauty. You know, if you're like me and you have a little hard time in making up your mind what would look good with what, then that painstaking chore is taken out of that when you go to Hall Watson's, because it's all done right there. And you can get great ideas on furnishing your home at Hall Watson's. Okay, we're ready to go back to play now with the rain pouring down. It's Jackson, back to throw. A little short one to Fox, and Fox almost knocked off his feet, but somehow he stays on them and gets up to the 32-yard line. Just about a yard or so gain. Did a good job to maintain his balance, and down he goes. I think, and I'm pretty sure, this is the first meeting ever between Corbin and Wayne County. We've had some occurrences of the first meetings ever this year. We played Harrison County for the first time. Corbin, a young team that's been plagued by injuries this year. But these sophomores and juniors getting a lot of experience, and of course next year is the year that they can have their goals set very high. The gain is good to the 36-yard line, a pickup of about 4 yards by Ketron. Corbin still has a chance, though, to end up with an 8-2 record.
Ball going to be marked 36.
The Brilliance, the Glitter, of course, taken off by the loss to Somerset, but still, this year's team, a young one, has done very well. Storm in punt formation. 2 minutes and 49 seconds in the first half. On the ground, he has time, though. Gets a good one out of there. It's going to hit at the 35, rolls across the 30. It's down to the 20. It's down to the 17-yard line. I think that's Winchester was going to touch it. He fakes at it and runs on by. Well, Wayne County has a long way to go. The lightning starts flashing. The rain comes pouring down. And Wayne County back at about their 17-yard line. We've been quite fortunate as far as weather has been concerned over the years since we've been telecasting. Matter of fact, we've had only 2 or 3 bad rainy games in the 6 years that we've been telecasting these games. And this one tonight, it really is not as bad as the other 2. So we're ready to go. It would be if we were out in it. I might counter that statement. Well, it's just very tough to do anything right there. As Corbin reacts off that left side, we see Storm, number 42, Helton, number 84. And also getting up from that stack is number 75, Mark Hensley, a 5'11", 186 sophomore. Clock runs with 1 minute 50 seconds in the first half. I thought maybe we might try to get out to a camera position at halftime to improve our situation, but I had second thoughts about that now with this rain.
Player numbers, please report to the tick stand to receive lead.
Wayne County second down, 11 yards to go for the first down. There's their 16. And very little done on that side again. I guess it's Limer. It's hard to tell from where we're standing.
Ball being moved.
Well, we're down to a minute to go in the first half of this game. Corbin on top 8-0.
17-yard line.
We'll be back next Sunday night at 8:30 with the final football game of the year here on Southern Cablevision Channel 11. And the quarterback in trouble, and there is Hensley. Nice play, Mark. Big sophomore comes through there. So let's see what Corbin will do now. Perhaps maybe call a timeout. Yeah, with 38 seconds to go, possibility of something happening good here before halftime. Bill Crook's Tri-County Insurance among your hosts. You have insurance needs, we invite you to go by and see Bill. Friend of ours for many years and been in the insurance business like his dad before him. And he operates the agency that's located just across from Eastward School on Master Street in East Corbin. Tri-County Insurance. Remember that name. And remember the name of Bill Crook. Bill and Sharon, let me tell you folks, they'll treat you right. Okay? Like we said there, Tri-County Insurance in East Corbin and Southern Cablevision, offering all those great new channels for your enjoyment. Those are your hosts for tonight's telecast, and we're ready to go. Pardon me. I almost bumped into this cameraman here. Out of the end zone, he gets it out of there. I can't see the punt, but everybody running toward us over here at the press box, it's out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And let's look at the time now. 31 seconds to go. Corbin really would not be gambling too much if they wanted to try to do something here. And Coach Cotton Adams, aware of that situation a moment ago and stopping the clock. So that one going out of bounds, he'll preserve a timeout there. The ball at the 38-yard line. Okay, Fox comes in now. Let's see what the play will be. It's going to be Catron going off to the left. Here's Reedy, number 18, in on offense to the right side. Preach in the backfield with Fox. What do we got? Oh, the timeout's going to be called by Wayne County. Well, I was talking about Laurel Gardens a moment ago, of course, what you can do here in the fall season planning. And right now, let's talk about cars, because no other dealer has as good a selection or as good a cars as Marine Myers Ford Lincoln Mercury on the Falls Highway. For those of you that are looking for an outstanding buy on a used car, let me suggest Marine Myers. Go out and see the fine salesman. Gary Wagner, sales manager, can help you in your decision. Financing's there. How about leasing? They've got a great lease plan at Marine Myers Ford Lincoln Mercury, located on the Falls Highway. Well, the Cardinals of Wayne County not really sure that their defense was set up right, and they called a quick timeout to stop Corbin from doing anything at that point. So we have 31 seconds to go as Catherine goes wide to the left and Reedy still wide to the right side. Wayne County coach says they're going to throw it over here. Let's see. Well, no, they're not. They're going the other way for Catherine. Catherine dives, but it's intercepted. Good interception that time for Wayne County. Ball just a little short, and let's see who that was. As I said, you're not gambling when you do something like that. The interception is number 34, and he's not listed. You know who 34 is?
Cardinals, take over.
Oh, with 24 seconds to go. 34 is not listed on the roster, but he's the one that came up with it. So now the clock runs, and that's what Wayne County wants to happen now. They don't want anything bad to happen to them down that deep. Here we go. The roar of the thunder in the background. They tried a running play off to the side, and the time runs out, ending the first half. Storm and Reedy and others are over there to make the tackle. Well, that first touchdown looking mighty big right here as we've reached the end of the first half of tonight's activity. Okay. So we've reached the end of the first half of this game, and the players head toward the dressing room, which is just off to our left, and try to dry up a little bit. The rain continues to come down here in Monticello, Kentucky tonight. Donnie Stepp along with Gene Harless, Dale Johnson, and Bill Hoover. Thanking you for joining us tonight, and we invite you to stay tuned, for in just a moment we'll be back with the... Well, we're ready for the second half of tonight's activity from Monticello Wayne County High. During the halftime, a torrential downpour. The winds were whipping up at 30, 40 miles an hour, driving gusts of rain. And the fans that were here, well, most of them left. Fortunately, the teams were in the locker rooms. It has subsided somewhat, still coming down. But let me tell you, it did rain hard for about 10 to 12 minutes during the halftime. So we're back, and hopefully it'll let up a little bit now as we start the third period of tonight's activity. Corbin leading by 8-0. Corbin will kick off to start the second half. It's the wind is behind the back of Corbin right now. As Bill Storm, number 42, prepares to kick off. Well, the worst conditions we've had in quite a long time. We remember going to Cumberland one year where it was about like this. Here we go. Caught on the fly, then dropped, but still taken up. Ooh, good downfield tackle. Let's see who that was. Either Larry Helton or Jim McDaniel. I can't tell. I think it's number 27. Jim McDaniel's 5'9", 156-pound junior, down there so quick. He didn't give the ball carrier a chance to do anything. Now, as far as the camera operation, we're working under very adverse conditions here tonight, all crammed up together in this press box with others. And our cameraman, Gene, sometimes he can't even turn to get some of the plays. He was telling me during the first half on that pass interception, he said, I turned and I bumped into people, and I just couldn't turn the camera. That's how tight we're packed in here. So please bear with us, doing our best just to get it on. Well, they drive into the middle. The ball, I think, was at the 16-yard line. Limer, who, as I said earlier tonight, is number 7 in state scoring, gets a couple of yards to the 18. It's going to be 2nd and 8. I want to tell you something. This press box is very popular right now. More people in it than are out on the football field or in the stands. And it's small, and I don't know. What's the weight limit? You thought about that? I feel it swaying. We don't have too far to fall, though. We're only up about 15, 20 feet. Let's see what the situation is. The rain really is just a trickle compared to what it was at halftime. But do you know what happened during that halftime? The Wayne County band performed all during that thing. They were out there on that field. And as soon as they completed their performance, they ran off the field faster than any football players run up or down that field tonight. All right, Winchester, the quarterback, as the thunder roars in the background again, gives off to the big man in the backfield and gets forward where Rapier and Hensley make the tackle. I can't decipher his number. PA announcer saying the same thing. I think it's Limer. He seems to be quite upset over the situation.
It's going to be 3rd down for the Cardinals.
I thought he got more than he did. They're at an angle to where it's pretty difficult to tell. He only ends up getting about 4 yards. About 3 yards as it appears now. 3rd down, some 6 yards to go for the 1st down. They're at the 20. Need to get to the 26.
3rd down and a long 5.
Here's Smith split into the left side now. They have a slot man left also. Winchester pitches way out, and Limer is hit in the backfield and taken down. Let's see, the first man through. I think it was Norval, number 83. Adams, I believe, was also in there, but nevertheless, they played the pitch beautifully that time. It's going to be a loss back to the 14-yard line. Well, Corbin has them, perhaps where they want them right now. Well, we can't see the scoreboard now because the end flaps on this press box, they closed them to keep some of the rain out. But it's going to be 4th down and 12, and Limer in punt formation is standing right near his goal line. Single safety this time for Corbin. It's going to be Catron, B.J. Catron, number 29. It's blocked. That's blocked. It's Helton that blocks it, and it's recovered. I'm not sure where, but it's recovered by Martin in the end zone, I believe, or is it? Larry Helton, number 84, flashes through there to block that punt. For those of you that see it close up perhaps on our TV screen, I think you're going to see the same thing I just saw. Number 84 got his hands way up. This is exactly what you would want in a situation like that. Very poor field conditions, and to get them down deep and then let the defense do it. So Corbin will have it at the 1-yard line. At the 1-yard line. 1st and goal to go. I hope Gene can get this touchdown. It's a deep angle from where he's trying to shoot from. Bill Storm. Touchdown, I believe. Yes, touchdown. That puts Corbin ahead by 14-0. 8 minutes, 25 seconds to go. 8:25. We're in the 3rd period. Corbin ahead by 14-0. And the try for the point after touchdown from placement now. Reedy will be holding, I believe. That's Reedy. Storm boots it up and through. And Corbin has taken a 15-0 lead. So with 8 minutes and 25 seconds to go, here in the 3rd period, we have a timeout on the score. Corbin 15, Wayne County nothing. We'll be right back in a moment. Okay. Now for the kickoff. This is Bill Storm. Oh, he gets a good leg into it. Of course, that wind is behind him now, and it sails on in and out of the end zone. And that means that Wayne County will be backed up deep again on this very slippery football field at the 20-yard line. Corbin with a win tonight would go 7-2 on the year. The final game with Middlesboro next week. Not as much importance as it has had in some previous years, but you know that's going to be a good football game. One worth seeing. It'll be at Middlesboro. We'll be there with our cameras. And the replay here on Southern Cablevision at 8:30 on Sunday night. Wayne County set to go. Dwayne Winchester, the quarterback. Limer gets the call, but he'll get nothing. Adams, Reeves, both in there. And let's see. I see another. That's Hensley, number 75, getting up and flagged down. Limer's been a little upset over a couple of situations lately. Let's see what this one's about. Did you count them? All right. We have 59 people left in the stands. One of the Wayne County fans here in the press box, he says he had counted them. We had more than that to start, but I'll tell you, at halftime, you can't blame those people. That wind almost swept them out of here. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Cardinals. That'll penalize them half the distance to the goal line, back to the 10. And this is the exact situation the Red Hounds want now, is to have them deep, no field position, and keep them back there. And, of course, anything that happens on a field like we have right now, well, Corbin could come up with it in good position like they did a moment ago. It's 2nd down and 20. That whirring sound you hear, well, that's camera with the film type. They just try to edge it out front, getting a couple of 3 yards right up the middle, and that's about it. Now, as we remind you, tonight's game being brought to you by Corbin Tire Center, your Goodyear dealer on the Falls Highway. Whether it's a tune-up, an oil change, a major overhaul, body work needs to be done for your car, or you need tires, remember to take it to Corbin Tire Center, your Goodyear dealer. Roger Mumford and his staff will service your car, and you'll be pleased. Corbin Tire Center. It still looks like about 3rd down and 20 yards to go for Wayne County. And again, they try the safe thing. Get a little distance, get a little room out there for the punter. Still has very little, and I would think that Corbin will be doing the same thing here. They did a moment ago. Try to rush in there and get him. Limer will be the punter. Single safety again, as we had a moment ago. It'll be V.J. Catron, and I wouldn't think that he would risk too much unless it's very close and easy to field. Probably would let it hit. Probably if it hits, it'll hit with a thud and stop. As soaked as that football field is right now. Limer is standing right near his goal line again. He gets it out of there. Catron, good bounce at the 48. He's at the 40. Catron, 35-yard line. Well, Corbin will have great field position now at about the 35-yard line of Wayne County. And let's see what we have right now. Well, Wayne County is calling a timeout. So with timeout called by the Cardinals here in the 3rd period of this game with 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Timeout on the score is Corbin 15, Wayne County nothing. We'll be back in a moment. Well, the Red Hounds set to go from their 35-yard line now. 1st and 10, getting the good field position again here in this half, as Fox will push against the left side of that line and get in for about 4 yards. Dale Fox, number 26, sophomore halfback. Dale, 5'11", 183-pounder, has missed a big part of the season due to injuries, as have so many of the Red Hounds, especially in that backfield. He gets 3 yards as they've spotted it now at the 31-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd and 7. Page number 58 out of the ball at center. It's Creech, Storm, and Steely in the backfield behind Jackson. You can see how cautiously Storm was trying to just walk in there right now. No footing. Many of you high school football fans perhaps saw the game in Denver the other night where the snow was coming down. This situation here, I think, would be about as hard to run on that field as what they had. Corbin will have it third down, about the same now, about 7 yards to go for the first down. Steely, Creech, and Reedy in the backfield now. And here's Jackson looking back. Jackson looking. He can't find anybody. He'll run out of bounds along the sideline near the 30-31. I can't tell right now. Can't see him. But our receivers going downfield, I think both of them, Catron and Reedy, were both held up and couldn't get downfield. So it's going to be a fourth down play coming up for Corbin. Offense very hard to come by with the conditions that we're experiencing. I don't know if the camera picked it up. That's lightning. Remember that year at Cumberland when the storms and the lightning and so forth, they had to take the players off the field. It was pouring the rain so hard that night.
Ball close to the 32-yard line.
Here's Corbin now on fourth and about 8 to go for the first down. Jackson back to throw, looking out that long side down the field, intended for Reedy, but he can't get to it. Well, for the first time this second half, Wayne County will have pretty decent field position. I would say it's at the 33-yard line. This will be Wayne County's third possession of this second half. Players will have something to talk about in years to come. Remember that 9 over in Monticello at Wayne County? We played them in the mud. Well, right now, Wayne County not ready to go, and they're going to call timeout. Of course, we talked about Charles Baker Furniture on South Main, one of the great Red Hound supporters, and talked about the fine furniture that he has, and Lady Americana sleep sets, and then Corbin Materials on South Main also, just down from Charlie's Place. Septic tanks, angle iron, concrete, sandstone, gravel. That's Corbin Materials, one of your hosts for tonight's activity. Wayne County set to go first and 10. The ball at the 33-yard line. Winchester looking to throw. He pumps it out over the middle, got his man, number 34. That's the player we didn't have a name for. Duncan, all right. That's just shy of a first down. At the 42-yard line, Wayne County will have it second down, about a yard to go for the first down. Matter of fact, it's close enough that they're going to measure it. Down to 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. Over the years, of course, Corbin has been represented on the road about as well as any team I've ever seen. It's quite natural tonight with the conditions as they are that the fans aren't here. But next week, as we go to Middlesboro, we'll probably see that side across the field from us filled with red and white. It's rained the entire second half. Let up just before the start of the game. Started again at halftime, and we've been in the rain here in the second half. Wayne County second down, less than a yard to go for the first down. Oh, boy, Hensley, that is a beautiful, beautiful tackle. He got down on top of Limer before Limer could take a step. Had some help in there, too. The number 75, Hensley, charged in there. I think Reeves, Helton also were there. Instead of it being a first down, which you almost kind of expect in a situation like that. Second down, inches to go. It's going to be a loss back to the 40-yard line. We're looking at about a third down and 3. Wideouts to the left side for the Cardinals. And here's Winchester looking downfield. Uh-oh, he's got his man. Reedy knocks it away, reached out there at the very last second. Nooner's Reedy. I think he reacted a little late. He didn't expect the man to be coming on the fly like he did. And by the time he did, he turns and he sees the ball coming, reaches that hand out there. It did get part of the football to knock it away. So good job by number 18, Reedy. Looked as if Wayne County would get him a first down after getting the ball. Pretty good field position to 33. They end up now on 4th and 3. Limer has had one block this half. Well, our situation here is that we have flags down. What's this all about?
Penalty, illegal procedure against the Cardinals. 5-yard penalty.
5 yards. Well, I don't know if you want to back up too much with conditions as they are. They get it back to the 35 now, 4th and 8. On the ground, picks it up, low line drive. Catherine does get down on top of it. Very hard to field, but Corbin will have the ball at the 30-yard line. Personal foul against Wayne County on that punt has given a 15-yard penalty against them. And Corbin has much better field position now, up to the 45-yard line. Creech. Storm. The fake. Here's the quarterback, Jackson. He's going to keep it. Gets about a yard, and that's all. Also in the backfield was number 20, Dave Burr. 5'8", 161-pound junior, number 20. He was the trailer that time. Well, Jackson not taking any chances, of course. That slippery football just holds on to it. Don't want to give it up here on an errant pitch. They're playing in the muddiest part of the field, right in the center of it. Got some grass on each side, but right now it's treacherous tracking. Up the middle, that's good running. I think it's Storm. We'll identify him in a moment. No, it's Creech. Number 22. Nick Creech, 5'8", 163-pound sophomore. The impressive thing that we keep saying, sophomore, sophomore, sophomore. Number 26, Fox, sophomore, comes out of the lineup.
Third down and 3.
Corbin will have it 3rd and 3 now, just in Wayne County territory. I can't find the ball. Pardon me, I just can't find it. Somebody gets hit behind the line. That's Creech. No gain on the play. Matter of fact, he probably lost a couple of yards, back to about the Corbin 49. Hope you don't mind that whirring sound. Cameraman can't help it, and I can't either. And we have to locate right next to each other. But that's the way it sounds when you film a game. You just film the plays. All right, there's Storm's kick out of there. Nobody to field it. Oh, boy, we ought to get a good roll out of this and somebody get downfield to touch it dead at the 5-yard line. Yep. Everybody leaning out. I would assume that Gene sees backs of heads when that happens. I'm away from our cameraman. And no way of looking at a monitor because of the situation, but We are in a position just barely see where it is right now. I think it's near the 5-yard line. Still in the third period with 54 seconds to go. Okay, go ahead. We're bumping into cameraman here. 54 seconds. So Wayne County is way back there. I think they're 5-yard line. And up the middle, a fumble, but I think he's already down. My guess it was Limer. You out of film? Okay. Yeah, we're down to 12 seconds to go in the quarter right now. And Wayne County got about 3 yards out of that up to the 8-yard line on the second down play. I'm not sure. That's it, the end of the quarter. Yeah, we've reached the end of 3 periods of football here tonight. And after 3, the score is Corbin 15, Wayne County nothing. We'll be back with the 4th period in just a moment. We're ready to go now here in the 4th period of this game as Wayne County has its second down, 7 yards to go for the first down. The ball up their 8-yard line. Running toward the stick. I don't know if there's any gain on that play. As Rapier, number 46, is there for Corbin. Might explain, too, that Bill Hoover, our color man, normally with us on our telecasts, had a meeting and couldn't be at tonight's game. Now, he didn't duck out. He had to be at a very important meeting for Dr. Pepper. And we want to remind you, too, about our sponsors, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company. They also bottle and distribute Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, among the tremendous drinks, the most popular drinks. Pepsi-Cola, the choice of every Corbin generation. It's going to be a 3rd down and 7 play from the 8-yard line. Here's the pass over the middle, too tall. So now 4th down, and Wayne County continues to be besieged by field position, and good opportunity for Corbin here again. He did get it out of there. Oh, he got a nice punt off that time. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Well, Wayne County gets a little bit out of the hole. Coach Archie Powers, the Honorable Judge Archie Powers, remember that night up at Cumberland when the lightning and the rain, we had to, really, you had to take your players off the field.
I believe, Don, we were talking about up at Everett's one night. That's the first time I'd ever seen this happen in a ball game. We actually did, because the lightning got very close. Of course, it was strictly a downpour, and I think was a very wise decision by the officials to take the team off the field. But this is the first time, and I haven't seen it happen since. I think it was a wise decision in that situation, because it was very close.
Yeah, that was Everett's. I knew it was up there in the mountains somewhere, but yeah, the lightning was kind of like it was boiling little bubbles on the field. It was so close that night.
Well, of course, we had talked to, I think they'd had some rules and had meetings on this, the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, so the officials did make a wise decision. It was very low, and in fact, I think and best I can remember, it hit close or near a house right near the field. I think some people told me later on after the ball game.
Hey, congratulations on being elected to the Hall of Fame here, Corbin High, Coach. Yeah, 12 great years you gave us here. Here's the play now handed into Steely, and Steely bulldogs up to about the 49-yard line. Corbin will have it a 3rd down play. Let me talk to you another moment. When field conditions get like this, it's almost impossible to get any offense, isn't it?
It's just totally impossible. And what has happened, you try to get out here early, which we did. Coach Adams talked about it earlier. Try to get you one in very soon. than just play football. And then we come out the second half, and you got the field position. You want to play on their end and on a muddy field, and something bad's going to happen to them.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. So with that in mind, you see what happened to Fox just then. He can't get anything going. The defense really can control in these situations.
Well, another thing, your backs, they can't run, but as I've always said, the hardest job in football is an offensive lineman, and this is very, very difficult. They can't get any traction. There's no way you're going to play offensive line in the mud field.
So Corbin right now comes up with a fourth down situation, talking with Coach Powers, Judge Powers, pardon me. You got to carry a dual role, okay? Here's the kick out of there. Nice one. It's fielded by Limer. Limer at his 20. He slips one, and a couple of more downfield, and he finally goes down. A late flag is thrown. Let's see, Rapier in on the tackle, and number 74 for Corbin, Barry Rose. And coming in a little late perhaps was McDaniel, number 27. So that could be a 15-yard penalty against Corbin. Double penalty. Okay, offsetting. It was on the dead ball, so perhaps they'll just end up right there. Let's see. If both penalties came after the play, they'll end up with the ball at the 34-yard line. However, if they're offsetting during the play, they'll have to bring it back and do it again. They're bringing the play back. Roughing the kicker was against Wayne County, and a personal foul on a late hit against Corbin. It was fourth down and 7 yards to go. 9 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. They discuss it right now.
Will be first down and 25.
On the play, a live ball penalty against Wayne County gave Corbin a first down. Then the personal foul dead ball penalty cost him 15. It's first and 25 as the Hounds continue with the football on offense. A little pass over the middle. He's got Catron. Catron midfield, 40, 30, down to about the 26-yard line and close for Corbin first down.
Takes the ball down to the 26-yard line of Wayne County.
Let's see as we look across. Corbin needed 25 for the first down, and they got it, I believe. Excellent play, dumping it right over the middle from the quarterback Jackson to Catron. Chain stretch, they get him 26 yards, so nifty little play.
Coach, I think you probably had an option on that. Wayne County's been playing a good pass defense, and I believe on this probably what Coach Adams calls a shoot route, and he's got the option to go into the flat. Where linebackers did, he delayed a little, and linebackers got to the flat, and he slipped up in between them in the seam in the center of the field there. And I believe he has an option on that, inside or out.
See what they do with it now with the ball down at the 26-yard line, first and 10. Just a light rain falling as the handoff is given to Steely. Steely making the cut, Steely digging. Steely gets free, had one to beat, and he was gone.
He lacked one, but I'll tell you, Don, he made a very, very good cut earlier there to pick up about 5 more. He made a fine move, especially on this wet field.
Yeah, it looked like he was running on a dry turf the way he cut on that first one that got him free. And so number 17, Danny Steely, a 5'8", 148-pound junior, has given Corbin good field position on another first down run. This one at the 14-yard line, so he got him 12 yards on that one. Little counter to the right side, and Corbin finding much better running now that they're down on this end of the field. That is Creech, I believe, that gets to about the 5-yard line. So all of a sudden, we're mired down right in the middle of the field. We're getting down on this end of the field and seem to be getting a little better traction.
Well, I don't know whether it's traction. It may be a little better. Of course, I don't understand this either. Sometimes it's the way the football games go. You go along here not doing anything. Another thing, sometimes your teams get down just a little, and it gets a little easier going here, and then you break a couple of good plays, then they seem to come in bunches in.
Okay, and the adrenaline gets going in that offense when they made that big play. This is Steely looking for a first down. He'll be close as he gets across the 5-yard line. One of the Cardinals got all excited. I thought maybe they get the ball. That's one of the things, of course, you want to guard against. Get it down this far. You've earned all that. And then let the ball slip away from you. Corbin on top by 15-0. A touchdown right here, and I'd say the Hounds pretty well home free with only 7:37. Close enough for a measurement. Chain being stretched. It's going to be just shy. A couple of inches. That's going to make it 3rd down in inches. Now, it's almost like getting an extra down when you get down inside the 10-yard line, assuming you don't lose yardage. Gives you an extra shot at the goal line. 5 down territory, really, instead of 4. It's 3rd down, just inches to go at the 4-yard line. I believe Jackson's got the first down. So now we're going to be 1st down and goal to goal at about the 3-yard line. Clock stop with 7:20 to go. Tonight's game being brought to you by Davis Salvage on the Falls Road at Oak Grove for new and used parts for your car or truck. Check first with Davis Salvage. They have a large inventory. They can save you money too. Corbin does get the first down.
Ball being marked close to the 2-yard line.
Let's call it the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. This is Fox. Fox cuts. But like a moment ago when Steely made that good quick cut, he didn't get the footing to make the cut in there and didn't get in. Let's see if he gained anything at all. They're moving the downs marker forward. It's going to be at the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here comes Steely in. He'll replace Fox. 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. See, the man a moment ago, I think, how many did he say? 59 people left in the stands? He counted them. I think that number still is pretty representative of the crowd that's left here tonight. This is Bill Storm. He lunges. He gets the score. Storm with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go has put it into the end zone to put Corbin ahead by 21-0. And I would think that Bill will have a chance to add on the point after a touchdown. So Corbin will go 7-2 after this game. Not bad at all, because coaches told us at the start of the year it's going to be a rough year. We lost so many by way of graduation, and to come out with a 7-2 record, possibly 8-2, that is a rough year for Corbin. No doubt about it. But the opposition, the ones we lost to, well, pretty tough teams. Adding on the extra point as the Red Hounds increase their lead. So we have a timeout now, 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the 4th period of this game. With timeout, the score, Corbin 22, Wayne County nothing. We'll be back in just a moment. Now Storm with the kickoff. I don't know what that's all about. Well, one thing about that, though, that I would protest if I was Wayne County. Now, he blows the whistle when the player's offsides, but Wayne County, they field it and run it back for a score. They would have an option. Here he blows the whistle, I think a little prematurely. I don't know. But that would deny the Cardinals a run back. If he's offsides, he's offsides. They can throw the flag and then blow the whistle after the play and give an option. I believe he's just a little quick on that whistle. Now, Coach Cotton Adams is not all too happy with the situation either, but I think really the rule or the whistle may favor Corbin over Wayne County. He just stopped the play dead. I was watching a Little League game one time, and one of these rookie officials just learning how. And every time he would throw his flag, he'd blow his whistle. He had those kids so confused. I believe, yeah, about the second quarter, one of the referee goes over, he gets the whistle away from him, puts it in his pocket, and says, okay, let's play. Got to learn somewhere. Okay, back to the 35 for the kickoff now. Nice driving kick. Let's see what happens. Get it back to about the 32-yard line. And Ricky Cowan on the receiving end.
To his own 32-yard line. It will be first down and 10 for the Cardinals.
I think, Don, that's probably one of my shortcomings. I never did know too much about the officiating. I had a hard time keeping up with what I was doing. But I think probably you should have known more than I did. I really didn't know the rules as well as I should. I always felt like, well, they had a job to do, but I do feel like over the years, it seemed like when they went into the huddles, I always lost. Maybe it's due to the fact I didn't know what they were doing.
Come on. You know, it's hard to keep up with it because high school rules are so different than what we see on pro and college all the time. Uh-oh. Well, Martin pushes off a little, and that helps disrupt that play.
Well, I believe he did. He hit him just a little. It wasn't very much, but it may have threw him off stride. But I'll tell you, in that situation, if he hadn't, we could have saw 6, and this could turn the thing around. Of course, I think we're got an unsurmountable score. But if this would have happened earlier, I felt like 15 was unsurmountable. Unless something like this happens where they get a big play and get us on the wrong end of the field, I don't think you can drive the length of field on this type field. So this is the thing you don't want to happen. But Martin did push him a little, but it could have been 6 very easy if you hadn't.
Yeah, Coach, don't you think if you think you're going to be beaten and the guy may go all the way, go ahead and take that penalty. That's just 15 versus the score.
I think so. I don't really. I doubt if he really was thinking of this at the time, but he turned and sprinted, and they were close together, and he did give him a little push to get up with him, which turned out, in this case, very well for us.
Yeah. Okay, ready to go, and they're at their own 46. First and 10. Of course, they're going to go to the air now, and this is Cowan. Uh-oh. Well, some delayed reaction there for Corbin by Bill Storm. What happens here, he gets over here in the grassy part where we haven't really played much tonight, and the footing's pretty good, and he seems like he's a pretty good little quick runner. So once he gets the football and our lumbering linemen then start trying to run him down and come out of the mud, it's pretty hard to catch up with the kid.
Well, Coach Adam and I, we were talking about this before the ball game, too, reminiscing a little about one night at Kaywood, similar situation, and we had certain plays that we wanted to try to run, our tackle trap to David Goins and so forth, and being Lancaster were on the option, but we had to wait till we got to the dry part of the field.
Yeah. Let's see what Wayne County will do. They're still over in the mud a little bit as far as the center quarterback is concerned. Winchester throwing to that grassy part. Hey, that's the way to go, Sheets. Now, a moment of glory, perhaps about 80-yard run, but the fact of the matter, he had his knee down and is going to be stopped right there. I believe Byron is a little bit surprised. He's down on one knee, and here's the ball.
Well, he made a very good play. We had good coverage. Of course, Wayne County seems to have a good passing attack. And the boy's throwing well on dry field, he would be dangerous. Shees was sitting back there in the safety position. Of course, not wanting to let him get behind him, and he did threw the ball a little bit behind him. He just happened to be at the right place. Of course, he was on his knee, but that suits me fine.
Yeah, that stops any drive by the Cardinals. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Well, you know, one of the things that's helped Corbin all the second half is field position. This is the first time in the half that we haven't had good field position. Backed up at about, I would say, our 17-yard line. And that's Creech. I don't think we're going to see too much fancy work down here, do you?
No, I wouldn't think so. Of course, things have happened just exactly the way you want to do it, and I think Coach Adams, we were very fortunate to get this thing in on the first drive. Of course, they did stop us, but we had the big play, and we had this thing in, and then we, second period, neither team moved very well. Then we come out the second half, just what we wanted. We have them down there, and they start making mistakes.
Got only, what, 2 yards on that play up to about the 19-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. We've been talking to Coach Archie Powers, Judge Archie Powers. Hey, how about that? Now, that's the way to get it out there. Get a little breathing room.
See, I'll have to. Our kids have done real well tonight. If you think back, we've made very few mistakes on a real bad night.
That's true. Yeah, hadn't thought about it. But as we look at this versus some of our other games, this probably is as good a game that we've had. I'm trying to think, have we made a mistake?
I can't remember, of course. No, I don't think we've made any major that I can remember right now. Wayne County has some bunch of nice-looking kids, and I've talked to some people that saw them play Somerset. They played very well against Somerset.
Now, they're a team that's 6-3. This is one of their better years. Got some pretty big boys out there.
They have some very nice-looking linemen, and I can see where this Limers is a fine football player, and given the opportunity on dry field, I can see where he can hurt us. So I'm very proud of the way our kids are playing away from home on a bad night, and they're doing very well, I think.
And it's a big game because we've had a couple of toughies, and to come back with a win here tonight, this is important to the Red Hound program, and important to get us ready for the Middlesboro game next week. It's a challenge for the Southeastern Kentucky Conference title. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to give us the first down.
Well, we were talking about if we can come out of this season 8-2, that's, in my opinion, that's a very fine season. We can also win the conference championship if we win, of course, with this game and the next one. And a very good season. Of course, it's a little disappointing that we're not playing in the playoffs, but we have a real fine football team, and I really and truly believe, Don, without our injuries early, we had a young team going in. If we could have had those kids all the way, and they needed to work for this time of the year, I think we'd have been an excellent football team.
Coach Powers, I might add that you helped spoil us. We expect a state championship every year now. You got your share of them, then Cotton comes along, gets one, then all of a sudden that's all we think about. We kind of expect it, and I think that's good, don't you, to want that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, you have to do this. You have to want it. And I've made the statement many times. I'd hate to be a place where you on Saturday morning you hear nobody talking about it or nobody replaying the ball game. Then that would be a sad situation.
So here we go, and I think Jackson gets back on top of it. I just hope this thing doesn't get into anything ugly. We've had a few little altercations here, and you don't want to start out something new. We're going to have to play this team year after year now that they're in our district, and you hope that nothing bad comes out of it.
Yeah, I've been noticing this too. I had the same feeling. I didn't say anything, but there's a few things that are going on here, I guess. When you're in defeat and so forth, you start doing a few little things and start jawing at each other, and maybe the muddy field helps with that too. I hope we get through without any kind of incident happen. You're right. I'd like to get out and start a good rivalry here.
Oh boy, let's see. Helton. Oops. All right, that would be a way to get us out of there. Incomplete pass. You know, Coach Powers, just this past week, I don't do this all the time, but I happen to have a lot of tapes from years past, and I picked out a couple of them. I was just listening. One of them was a Russell County game. We won in a district playoff. The other was a Middlesboro game, and I listened to the interview for the game with you out there on the football field at Middlesboro, one of those big games. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed hearing you again. Brought back a lot of good memories, and here we are tonight standing side by side in this press box. So it's sweet time.
We've had some good times over the years, Don, no doubt about that. There's a lot of pleasures in football, a lot of heartaches.
Reedy's got to feel good. Out with the injury for so long, and now he's on the receiving end of that pass. And he's been playing some defense the last couple of games after being back, but to get your hands on that football and run with it, that's something else.
Well, I believe we're about as healthy as we've been since Madison Central, and hopefully we can get a few more and get even a little more healthier before we play the Middlesboro game.
I guess it's a first down with just 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. See what will happen here now. Reedy slot right and got Catron split out. The ball is up to the 45-yard line. Okay, Jackson looking. Now the receiver's turned in. Uh-oh. I'm not really sure. People quit running routes, and the quarterback's stranded back there trying to look, and all of a sudden he has nowhere to go. Does throw it high and incomplete. But I think perhaps on a dry field right there, you wouldn't have the situation as clogged up as it was.
No, Jackson would have been able to maneuver. He's having a tough time. Of course, right now he's on the worst part of the field. He's having a tough time to maneuver. He's not. He's always on the muddy part. Your receiver's going to be able to run a little better routes on a dry field. Of course, very, very difficult for me, and I think anybody else to, if you get out there and just try to pick up this football would be hard tonight.
Yeah. I know my little loafers I walked across the field before the game, they want to come off of your feet and something like this. Well, Corbin sustains a penalty, which has put the ball back to the 30-yard line. It's going to be first down and 25 for the Hounds now. They've got to get down to the Wayne County 45. Last time we had this situation, it was Catron over the middle, got 26 yards. Let's see what happens here. Worst part of the field right now. We're at the muddiest. I think the draw, where's that ball? Yeah, Steely. Steely gets the call, I think. Number 17, yep. And has moved it upfield for, say, 2 yards to the 32. Time running out, 1:50 to go. We invite you to join us next week for the telecast. 8:30 here on Channel 11 Southern Cable. A lot of you fans didn't get to make this trip, so this is your way of seeing what's happened over here on this rainy Friday night. Hey, how about this? This is Burr. Go. Yes. All the way down to the 40-yard line and a first down. Well, first time that kid's touched it tonight.
He exploded out there. Of course, he's fresh and got the good clean uniform, and he came out there with a lot of speed and just broke it up the middle and surprised a lot of people and shot by them and into the past the safeties before they could react.
That's David Burr, number 20. And the Hall Watson Furniture Company on Center Street in East Corbin, one of your hosts for the telecast of tonight's game, as is Mr. Gaddy's. Mr. Gaddy's, where you got the best pizza in town, and oh my goodness, let me tell you about that buffet each day at noon and on Monday and Tuesday nights. Out there at Mr. Gaddy's, all you can eat for $2.99. And now if you eat too much, you make your tummy hurt, but go out there, it is good. Spaghetti, pizza, all you can eat for $2.99 at Mr. Gaddy's. Well, Corbin sustains another penalty. Instead of getting that long run out of Burr, they're down back to the 25-yard line. And he's going to try again, but he's scooting in the mud that time. Doesn't get free and will go down. Oops. Did we get another late hit or not? No, I don't believe they're going to flag that one. 48 seconds to go. Hey, Coach, thank you for coming by and standing here and talking with me during the game.
Well, it's been my pleasure, and I'm very pleased with our team. And as you commented earlier, they've come out of here on an adverse night and played a good football game. And of course, there was a possibility they could have had their heads down. But these kids, they got a lot of pride and a lot of character. They're going to come back, and they showed that tonight. And I think we'll have an excellent football game next week.
Thank you again. We'll see you at Middlesboro, okay? Coach Archie Powers. Down to 16 seconds to go now. And a penalty marker goes down. Well, Corbin will win it 22-0 unless something real big develops between now and the final 16 seconds. I want to remind you, too, that if you'd like a copy of the season's play of Corbin Redhound football, put in your order at Curtis Mathis, located in the Chapel House at the Trademark Shopping Center. They'll have available the entire season's play on videotape. Copies of that, call Mark and let him know about it. Curtis Mathis, with the best warranty in the business, 4-year limited warranty. You can rent to own there. Their tape library is just great, too. It's the best in the Corbin area. Curtis Mathis. Okay, we're ready to go. Corbin wants to just end it perhaps right here on a third down play. And they won't have to do anything with it now. 9 seconds to go. Well, thank you for joining us, too. Well, a little premature. They're going to call timeout with 6 seconds to go. But we do thank you for joining us for the telecast of these games. here on Southern Cablevision. And remember, too, that the First National Bank, Corbin's oldest and largest financial institution, has been a part of our telecast since its beginning. Do your banking wants you at the First National Bank and Trust Company. And Food Fair Supermarket, located on South Main. Hey, you'll like the friendly service all the way to your car and those S&H green stamps at Food Fair Supermarket. Well, this should be it now. And the clock runs down, and that'll be it. This football game is over, as Corbin has won it by, well, they stop it at 1 second. Pardon me. Corbin won it just ran out of time. The players are running onto the field now. I don't know if Wayne County had any timeouts or not. 1 second to go. I don't think they can snap the ball in that length of time. Middlesboro next week. Wayne County getting their offense on the field. Corbin goes 7-2 after this game. We're just around the corner from basketball time. We're going to have the girls and boys on again this year. Okay, they start the clock, and that's it, before they can get anything done. So, again, I say thank you. Thank you to Coach Powers for coming by and talking to us. Thanks to our crew, Gene Harless, Dale Johnson, and Bill Hoover, who was out of town for this particular ball game, but will be back with us next week. This is Don Eastep from Monticello, Kentucky. Again, the final score tonight, Corbin 22, Wayne County nothing. Thank you, and good night.